I don't know why, but some of our streams keep getting hit with limited monetization because of ad suitability. Like, I mean, I don't have excessive swearing or anything.
It's a little weird. Just turn my volume all the way down so we don't get a feedback loop.
Alright.
I'm in the chat.
It is finally time for us to continue Mega Man Legends 2.
Please be gentle. Alright. You put these on top of it.
Move some stuff around. Because we had to, like, set up a bunch of stuff to get our PS3 going proper.
This has been a long and hard road.
Okay.
Don't tell me the controller's not charging at all now.
Well, the controller has like 2/3 battery on it. It just sometimes it doesn't pick up when the thing connects.
Gotcha.
All right, so
We back?
we're back. We're ready. Do we have anyone in chat yet? Can you see?
Don't think we had just yet.
No.
Oh, no, we got people.
Good, good. All right, so before we get going, I want to just show something here. I mentioned this in the Discord server, but to our audience members who are not part of Discord, I should let you know. We ran into an issue playing this game previously. We're playing it on the PS2. You know, it's a PS1 game, but I was playing on PS2. And we got to a very important, crucial plot point. Like, it's the big, massive lore dump that explains everything. And the game started having audio glitches, and we couldn't hear what was being said, and this game does not have subtitles. So we decided we can't continue without hearing the plot, so I bought it for the PSN store, PS3 on the PSN store, and got us back to where we were. And I decided to do a couple side quests in the meantime, and trying to get the S license so I can access a secret, or not a secret, but a bonus dungeon to get some extra items, took me over 4 hours to complete. And that was just in one session. That's not even counting the previous attempts. The S license is hot garbage. Like, the test to do it is horrible. So that's why I have 2 save files here. I just wanted to show you the difference. I wanted to do a couple of attempts on stream, just to see if I could do it on stream and be proud of myself for that because of the grind I put in. Like, this is the closest thing that I feel like I'm ever going to do to a speedrun grind. Because it is a little bit of a speedrun because you have a time limit, but...
Also, I am the only one who can see the chat, so if Blade does not respond directly to you guys...
I'm not ignoring, just based on the setup we had to have, the computer cannot be fully open at the moment because it's in front of our monitor. We'll work on a better setup later.
That being said, Gavin, I hate that that's happening with the video delays and stuff, but we know how you feel.
Yeah.
It's been rough on this end too.
Alright.
Pretty good, I'd say. Fraying sanity from different challenge runs and stuff like that, but...
The legitimate best strategy here is to beat a mother effer with another mother effer. I swear, I still see this corridors in my sleep. This corridors, yes, that's English.
Oh, there goes the buster.
Yep. Fortunately, these guys self-destruct if they get too close. Downside is, I'm gonna die. Now you understand why this run is such nonsense. Yeah, that wasn't even the first room. I'm not gonna absolutely commit to beating this on stream, because I've already done it, but I wanted to show you guys how bad it is. I'll give like 5 attempts, and then we'll move on.
Yeah. And that's actually what we're doing for me to be able to see the chat, is I've got it open on my phone. That's how I typed the message a minute ago.
All right, so who we got in the chat? I saw there was Gavin, Sir Isaac, and who else?
Sonic plus Osmald 2.
Yeah, I believe they're new. I think they first popped in during the Battleship Challenge stream yesterday, actually.
Nice. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you can ask them. Battleship Challenge was pain yesterday.
I'm sorry I had to miss it.
It's fine. Apparently, the link you tried to send to the Discord server didn't show up because only admins and mods or the person having the stream can post links in YouTube chat. So yeah, because YouTube hates links in the comments now.
Yeah, that's fair. I did not think of the tragedy of using my personal account.
It's fine. I wasn't logged in, so I actually honestly probably could have done it myself. Yeah, so these guys shoot you with a flamethrower that disables your buster. The best strategy is to die. Is to walk up to them, pick one of them up, and then slam him into his buddy.
This hurts just to watch.
Cool thing about him, you can just press and hold triangle, and then when he gets close, whoop!
I was gonna say, does the stutter step work for these?
Oh yeah, absolutely does. They just have such a big blast radius that I try to get clear. Whoop. Yeah, see, look at that. When you do it right, they die instantly. That's the first room. Cleared. 425. That's actually one of my better times.
Yeah, I have heard horrible things about Arkham Knight in practically every sense.
That's Sir Isaac talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about the Arkham games yesterday, too.
Which is a real tragedy because Arkham City is one of my favorite just free roaming games ever.
I don't think we've ever talked about Batman games together, have we?
Honestly, no.
I'm surprised because you remember I was on a massive DC kick 5 years ago.
Yeah.
God, has it already been that long?
Yeah. I really liked Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham City was just one of the greatest of all time in my opinion, and then
the Fire Nation attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, so my strat here is to take out the little flying mine dude first, then wait for him to drop his shield, grab him, and then just slam him into the nearest Reaver bot. Like so.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't just grab him.
Not while he's flipped on his back like that, because his legs have ridiculously huge hitboxes.
That's right.
Then throw him into his buddy.
Yep.
I could pick him up.
Caesar? I think that's how that's pronounced.
Pick him up too. I missed. Oh well.
What do you mean you missed? You ever seen that Daddy Daycare thing?
I don't think I ever saw... No, I have seen Daddy Daycare. It's just been forever.
The kid who misses in the restroom.
Oh dear. Alright. So, that's room 3. Here, this is not the run ender right here, but this is the most time-consuming room. And it's one of the most frustrating because your HP can drop like a rock if you're not careful.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense with Arkham Knight being the one that didn't port well. Consider me unsurprised. Well, there goes that HP you were talking about.
No.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 16, trying to actually do Final Fantasy mode in time for the last DLC to drop. Then just
is
Golden Sun has been...
Are the colors randomly getting brighter at different points? Or
I think it might have. It might just be a side effect of what we had to do to set all this up.
All right, if it becomes a problem, we can I honestly think it's the HDMI splitter's power supply not being completely stable because I have 5 other things plugged into that power strip.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that it's one of those stupid things that it requires a USB plug. I hate that so many appliances and electronic devices are doing that now. Is don't even bother plugging directly into the electric outlet. Plug into a USB phone charger thing. Yeah. See, my HP is gone. This I think is the worst room in. This is half of a run ender. It's not as difficult as the next room. I would say, but it's more time
Agitating.
consuming. Yeah. All right. Here is where things get done.
Also,
They follow you.
has anyone else gotten the
No,
particular
no,
pleasure
no,
of
no,
getting
no,
to
no,
pick
no.
the world?
Oh. Okay, that went better than expected. All right. Here's the hard part. Yeah, that's why.
That's the end of it.
Okay, that's about all I'm willing to show, but you get the idea. But like I said, I don't need to...
Yeah. You know, Isaac, that's one of the best things about most Switch, like, ports. And it's the reason that my preferred, like, copy of Persona 5 is actually the Switch one, because I have a hard copy for it, and it's just literally the game and all the DLC in one hard cartridge. No downloads, no nothing. Just... And that seems to be a running thing with Switch, like, ports and remakes. I'm a fan.
That said, some Switch versions of games just can't graphically do what the others do. Like Mortal Kombat, the newest one, looks atrocious on Switch by comparison. Okay, so we're on the Flutter. We're still in the same town after I completed that quest. I'm going to do some little side things here first. I'm going to talk to Roll. Because I need to open up the rest of the Flutter. But there's a sequence that happens with where we were at in the story, so I wanted to get this on camera. Talk to Roll about repairs. Repairs to the Flutter are done. I can go in at any time. So, now I'm going to leave the room. But then you go right back in. Sorry. And Roll is not there anymore.
And she's gone.
What's Data have to say? Roll's taking a bath. Maybe you should get cleaned up too. He's basically telling us to go spy on her. But I can't access the rest of the Flutter. Or I can't get her to move until I do this. Because she's the one who controls where we fly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I think, because we have a bit of a delay between the chat and what's actually going on for us, but I think what was covered up by him shouting was just saying that Switch remakes and stuff have the great thing that most of them just come with all the DLC. So my preferred copy of Persona 5 Royal is the Switch one, because it's got all the DLC and everything and just the cartridge.
Roll always makes such good coffee. Wonder what blend she uses.
Well, there goes our karma.
What do you think you're doing?
MegaMan, why you got a fist bump like that? Here's the kitchen, where Data set everything on fire.
Why would they just keep one DLC off of it?
What DLC was it? Which game?
He says he thinks it was the Rido costume.
For Persona 5?
I think so. I don't know. I don't use the costumes very much. I don't have my Switch on me, or I'd go check it.
You always have your Switch on you, though.
Right, but I have the Steam Deck on me today.
Whoops. Picture of the Flutter? Alright. So,
I'm attempting to do a solo hard mode run of Nocturne and have thus far not gotten past the Spectres at the very beginning of the game. So, that has been my portable game for the past little bit.
alright, so we need to come in here so we can find the broken motor so we can make the vacuum arm to make grinding Zenny a lot easier.
Nice.
I needed this a week ago while we were snowed in, but the problem was I couldn't get to this room without triggering that sequence, and I wanted to have it on, like, documentation. Because I am going to use some of this footage for a review video later. There's nothing interesting here.
I don't know what it was then, Isaac, because I'm just now seeing the reply. That's how big of a delay there is between it.
So, I got some other items that I can give to Roll as gifts, and I got some items that I can have her build for us. And before we actually continue the story, I want to go check out the ruins that we can visit. There's another underwater area besides just that main dungeon.
Yeah.
Right.
I have not gotten to play Mega Man 11.
You want to borrow it?
What do you have it on?
Switch?
I've got too many games. I've got too many games to play right now. I'm still borrowing Bravely Default 2 from my brother.
Yeah.
Got Mario RPG from you. Golden
Yeah.
Sun. Persona 3 Reload comes out next Friday. We've got too much.
The ground crawler still continues to be one of the best weapons in the game, except apparently against Claymore. Like, I was fighting him, ground crawler does nothing to Claymore. Vacuum arm.
That makes a lot of sense.
What else?
Saying that if it is the Rido costume, it's probably because it looks like a military uniform.
And Nintendo doesn't like that?
Or, well, a certain military uniform.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're related
Dun, dun.
related to the person that Yai knows about, apparently. You remember that?
Mhm.
Like, of everything that I was expecting to find in Mega Man Legends, the two things I was not expecting was a reference to Kilroy, and for Yai to ask us where that specific dictator was born.
Yeah, that's the number one thing.
We are number one.
I think that question might have been or it might have been when I was asking, like, why would they just leave off one thing?
Alright.
But that does make a lot of sense.
So, we're here at Salcata Island again, because the secret ruin that we can examine is, I'm gonna go ahead and save on slot 3.
Cool, dude.
What item do I have equipped? Ground crawler? Okay, yeah. I did upgrade us as much as I could beforehand. So, we need to leave the town and go to the little sub-gate they have out there, which I don't even think we attempted during our first run. We might have, but I honestly don't remember. But now we can access it because we have the S license.
It's been too long.
Not sure if we're actually going to finish the game out today, but we're going to make good progress at least.
Are we close enough to finish it? It's been way too long since I've played. So.
I'm going to guess we're getting close to the end because we have all 4 of the keys to the mother lode.
True.
And you remember, as soon as we got the 4th key, Sarah betrayed us. So, little things like I was asking myself, how much grinding do I need to do for money?
Yes.
And it's like, you know, you can make donations to the church that's on that other island. What it does is it apparently increases your karma a lot to do so, and animals, when they talk to you, will be nice. That's one of the benefits.
I don't think we did this. Yeah, I really
This area's
need
underwater.
to play through the Rido games, but they're just not a high priority on the list. I've played some of the first one and really enjoyed it. I just never got to finish it.
Look at that Buster shot, though. It is purple.
Nice. Yeah, I know about the changing the music, though, because any chance that I can get to have the Persona Q music for battles playing,
You'll take it?
yes.
Persona Q, good music?
Specifically, the Persona 3 side battle track, Light the Fire Up in the Night, is one of the best, like, random battle themes I have ever listened to.
Alright, so let's take the left-hand path here.
Thing is, with Persona Q, is it's much more akin to Etrian Odyssey than Persona is.
Music-wise or gameplay-wise?
Gameplay-wise. So it's not always as for everyone.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things about Persona Q. I can't say anything because I've never played any of them, so...
Yeah. Persona Q is definitely along the lines of if you really like mapping out dungeon crawler type stuff, gameplay wise, and you deeply enjoy the like story and lore of Persona 3 and 4. So, if you're looking for points and where to get in, Isaac,
Yeah.
just let me know what you're looking for. I can try and give you a starting point.
Well, isn't the Persona 4 remake coming out soon?
Persona 3.
3. Yes.
Yeah, it comes out Friday.
Oh. Didn't we say that we were going to play that because you've been trying to get me into Persona for years?
I said we were thinking about doing it.
We've also said that we want to play like 50 other different games.
Yeah. I mean, if you're interested, I'm going to have a solo playthrough, but I'm also going to play that game like 6 times, so.
True. True.
And unless there's just dramatically new mechanics, we're not going to get, any better on the knowing what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like to fill out the map.
same.
That moon jump. Busted hole in the wall. What we got here? 25,000 zenny.
Money.
I know I've said it before, but I just find the concept that refractors or refractor shards equals zenny. Refractors are energy. So basically batteries are currency is what it boils down to.
Makes sense to me.
In a post-apocalyptic kind of world like this, then yeah. Heck, I mean, like, even in Book of Eli, like, didn't you have to, make a trade so that the person with the generator would charge his iPod? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie. I should watch that again.
A buddy of mine just sent me a meme. I had to open it.
What? There's a lot of mimics in this dungeon. Well,
Yeah.
I suppose an underwater dungeon would be the place to have them.
Yeah. Just gonna combine two of the most annoying things of all time.
At least the mimics in this game, if they're not just the standard bomb-spitting ones, at least the ones in this game have personality.
Yeah. I don't think anything will ever scare me mimic-wise as badly as the freaking mimic cuties from the Kid Icarus 3DS game.
I'm not
Kid
familiar with
Icarus
those.
Rise or Uprising?
Uprising, yes.
Yeah. They stand up on a pair of womanish legs.
Oh, they're those things in that
And-
Smash Bros.
Yeah, and will straight up just anime fighting game kick combo.
Gatling
And
kick,
it's
yes.
terrifying.
Yeah, they were in Smash Bros. 4, like the adventure mode or whatever. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They got legs like that a Christmas Story lamp.
Yeah. If you're wanting to get into Persona 3, I would definitely say that, of what's available now, Persona 3 Portable is the best version. FES does, have some good quality of life changes, but Portable is the better of the two, just from my personal opinion. But with Reload coming out, that quite likely will be the best way to play it after the fact. As for SMT3 Nocturne, it got an HD re-release not terribly long ago that I am, again, currently trying to do a challenge run of, and it is really good.
What is it, hard solo run?
Yeah. No demons. You can have them in your roster thing to use as heal bots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in battle, it's just Hitoshura.
Right. So basically the equivalent of having an HM user in a Pokemon run. Like a
Yeah.
Pokemon Nuzlocke? Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's just so you don't have to have a slot set to Deer Rahan in battle.
Is that a mistranslation of Dualahan?
No.
No?
It's just full heal. Because, it springs from the, core term Dia.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah. Persona 3 definitely is a really good starting point. If I had to suggest between those, I would definitely say start with P3. Rido will be easier in my limited experience with it than Nocturne was, because Nocturne is ball busting. Like it will chew you up if you're ill prepared for it. It'll chew you up if you are prepared for it in some cases. Because there are bosses that could just be like, hey, you're not going to get a turn. And it's entirely RNG based.
This Buster is too strong. I will recommend before we engage the next boss, if we don't get a new weapon from here, and we're not putting in the grind on screen at the moment, then I recommend we equip the Machine Buster. Mechanic Note 6. Roll could do something with it. Okay. Well,
Do you know if we're going to get anything from here, or do you just remember that we had the...
I think I read something that said parts of the Shining Laser are hidden here. If it's not here, it's somewhere else that requires the S license to get into. This is quite the expansive subgate, though. Like, compared to some of the other ones?
Yeah, that is an issue with the no anime cutscenes for Portable. But a lot of the quality of life changes they make to it are just
Worth it.
so good that it makes up for it and then some. But I can definitely understand that. In which case, honestly, Reload might be the way to go if you're looking to buy it and play it. I forgot about those things.
And they're kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Did not like that. But yeah, no, I definitely get the no cutscene thing.
Alright, so, mind if I hijack the conversation for a little bit?
Oh man, I'm just responding to what's in the chat.
True. Well, after some little testing off screen and tearing my hair out, I have begun to formulate a strategy on how to deal with Gutsman in the Battle Chip Challenge No Damage run. I think that Barrier or Leaf Shield will actually be a viable option. And I'm also considering just grinding to where I have enough Zenny to where I eventually brute force the Gacha shop to give me another Mag Bomb instead of Zappering. Because Zappering does more damage, but it also takes up more space in the command deck. But the point of Zappering in this case is for stun, not necessarily for damage. So Mag Bomb might actually be a better option. Barriers cannot be broken by guard-piercing abilities, at least not at this stage. So, if I can have one of those on standby and get it to deploy before he uses Guts Punch, then I can effectively stun lock him into never using Guts Hammer, and then I'll basically be safe for the entire match. It's just a matter of surviving that one attack. And again, I can't have it as a slot-in because the capacity for Barrier and Leaf Shield is too high for my current slot-in capacity. So... it is what it is.
All be luck if that's the route you go.
That is probably gonna have to be how I do it. Did I ever tell you that they actually made a patch, like a fan-made mod for Battle Chip Challenge that removes the RNG of your command deck? Which at that point, why even play the game? Because that's literally the point. Is like, I understand that it's frustrating, but I'm not saying it automatically makes you win, because it doesn't. But that removes like one of the core mechanics of the game.
May just not like that mechanic. Like, I can see where you're coming from, but far be it from me to judge how people enjoy their gaming.
Indeed, indeed. And it's like, I'm not gonna tell people they shouldn't use the patch. It's just, it's the reason I probably won't give it like a full checkout, you know? Like, I might boot it up to see, hey, what to do. But if that is the majority of what it does, then I'm just like, literally no point here. Like, if you want to enjoy... or if you want to experience Battle Chip Challenge, then this is part of the game. Like, this is the game. Mm-hmm. You know, I say that, and yet Rockman EXE 4.5, though,
Yeah.
with its mods, which make the game actually playable.
Yeah, I will say, if you're wanting to mess with the answer, you definitely do have to be in it for the story, because the gameplay for the answer just never really, like, I'm trying to think of a way to put it nicely, because I didn't hate the answer, I just didn't enjoy playing it. The story was really cool.
I'm kind of amazed that I haven't been hit by any of their electric attacks
Yeah.
yet. On the plus side, contact damage, there we go. On the plus side, I actually got something that makes me immune to electric stuns and red fire burns. Blue fire can still burn me, though. And, of course, green fire can still inflict... one guide I saw called it rot. I don't know if that's the actual term for it or not.
I will say another thing, if you are like interested in swapping out the main character's weapon for other weapon types, you do have to do FES.
What is FES in this context?
It's the initial re-release of Persona 3 for PS2. It has like a lot of expanded stuff to it, as well as a secondary story kind of thing. As I said, the secondary story called The Answer.
Yes.
The story to it is really cool, but it's basically like looking at, you know, the joke's like, we have blank at home.
Yeah.
It's like literally going to McDonald's,
One dropped.
buying McDonald's, going home, and then going, we have McDonald's at home, and then eating that.
Why, though?
Yeah, like I would rather just play Persona 3 than play through the slog that was
The answer.
the answer again. If they paced the levels better or something like that, maybe. But like, I just did not enjoy it. And I will say, it's probably not as bad as I remember it to be. But going up a floor and feeling like the level you're supposed to be at went up by 10. It's just not fun.
Understandable. Understandable. That's a big honking refractor.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing with it, is just it's a slog to play through. And I don't want it to come across like I'm pressuring you any kind of way for it. I'm just giving my honest opinion, because they're both great. Like between FES and P3P. And I agree. It's got to have a good balance of story and gameplay. Because I can play a game with a terrible story if the gameplay is astounding, but if the story is just unbearable, oh well. Not playing it. But also vice versa. Because I've played some really bad games for really good story before.
I wonder if Castlevania Lords of Shadow would fall into that camp.
Possibly.
I enjoyed the game. Not every Castlevania fan does. Like, there's a reason a lot of people call it God of Warvania.
Yeah. Welcome back, Sonic. And yeah, I feel you on that one, Isaac. Yeah, God of Warvania.
Yeah. What are some bad games that I played because the story was so good? remember.
Well, if you want to count pre-patch the original releases of Cyberpunk.
Well, I haven't played Cyberpunk though.
Yeah, I was just meaning like
Yeah.
in my particular case, because the initial release of Cyberpunk 2077 was bad. It was bad. But the story was phenomenal.
Sensor. I think that's the part we need for the shining laser.
Ooh.
All right, last room to explore. Then we're getting out of here.
It opens up into like 12 more rooms.
Got a lot of Zenny this trip. So
We're 2.5% into being able to afford paying for the entire shining laser.
yeah. Do we want to do the race course, like attempt that first, or you want to progress the story some?
Let's progress the story some. I've been dying to get further in.
Yeah. Let me double check. Yeah. Okay. Follow that corridor to the elevator.
Yeah, it is quite a dilemma.
So glad we have.
Whichever one you end up going with, I would love for you to let me know what you think. And again, if you need any tips or anything, hit me up.
Yes. Straight ahead.
And on the bright side, if you do really enjoy it, you got 4 and 5 that you can play as well.
Anyway, for those curious as to the weird setup we had to do to get this running, okay. First, it was just, yeah, let's run it on the PS3, and that's what we did. Actually, first thing we tried was try emulating it, and
Because we own it.
Yeah.
We have it legally. So.
yes, and Rio actually did manage to get some distance into it, but then suddenly the emulator just decided that it was going to discombobulate the entire sound.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just like, hey, I know you've played me for a good minute now, but what if I just never stopped screaming?
bah!
The freaking Baja Blast thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was terrible, and I felt bad.
So I brought the PS3 in here, and we remembered, oh hey, it's got that weird copy protection, so you can't pirate Blu-rays on it, and it doesn't like to link up to like game capturing software and hardware and all that. And like the PS4 has the ability to turn that off, but you just can't play DVDs or Blu-rays while it's turned off. We can play games. So the PS3 doesn't give you that option. So then it just wouldn't connect to Streamlabs. And then I remembered I have an HDMI splitter somewhere. And then I had to go dig it out. And I honestly didn't remember where I had it. And then Rio reminded me that I did, in fact, use it, like, while I've been at this house. So,
My trash memory was very accurate one time.
and then I got it.
One second. Yeah. The fact that there wasn't a P3, P4 special, like, double pack thing on everything, yeah, that's a travesty and a huge missed opportunity. But continue.
And so then it's like I get it all plugged in, and I find the power supply for the HDMI splitter to get around the copyright thing, and then it's not working. Then we're like, why? And then I look down and I realize I had the HDMI cables plugged into the wrong slots. Like, it was just basically plugging into the capture card and into itself back into the PS3, but not going to the TV or the computer. So, but we got it.
Professionals.
We got it running, and it's working now. All right, development room. What are these mechanic notes? About automatic weapon fire. Combined with sensor, you can make a new item, and that is the Hunter Seeker. So not the Shining Laser. We don't have everything we need for that yet. So I think that's on one of the other islands we can go to. What is the Hunter Seeker? The blade arm's pretty cool in this one, but I question how reliable it is. Machine gun arm looks really good. Spread Buster, Aqua Blaster, Hunter Seeker. Interesting. He actually has a hand.
says it's an independent weapon. Do we have a summon?
Is it a turret?
Grab it. Let's try it out.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, let's try it out real quick, then I'll swap back to the machine gun, then we'll progress the story. You want to take the boss fight, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Alright. Because I actually tried him off screen. Yeah, we are strong enough to take him out easily.
Way on there.
Yeah. Actually, no, I don't. Just go into the ruins. Go into the ruins.
For real. Yeah.
What was the question?
Isaac was saying, it's like, we wouldn't even be having a combo as serious about which version to play if they just put P3P and FPS on the same thing.
Alright, let's see what we got. It's a funnel. We have bits. I question how useful this is in like the long run, but I love this idea. I love the idea of this weapon.
Against more stationary enemies, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Once we get it upgraded. And again, it doesn't just sit there. It follows the target. I wonder if the explosion actually does damage to them too.
Possibly.
MegaMan with funnels. That's something I didn't know I needed in my life.
Yeah. Honestly, Isaac, I think another issue though with it is that the Answer's whole story, as cool as it was, wasn't very well received with a lot of the fandom, I guess is the best way to put it. Because I can see where they're coming from with some of the changes it makes. But, I mean, unless it's just some of the worst case scenarios imaginable, I'm just going to be happy that they gave us more. You know what I mean? It's like what I said with the Digimon World Next Order. Yeah, it's kind of a terrible Digimon game in my opinion, but it's more Digimon, so I'm happy we got it.
I want to upgrade this, but we probably should save the money for the Shining Laser.
Probably.
Alright, so I'm going to save, and then I'm going to pass it off to you. Yep. Oh yeah, to top it off, just to add a little cherry on top of the garbage sundae that was our last attempt to play this game, it also turns out that I didn't have enough space on the PS1 memory card to save to a new file after beating the previous boss. You remember that, right? Now that I mentioned it, I even went out and bought a whole second PS1 memory card for that, because I got other PS1 games I want to play. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna talk to Roll and move her to and have her move to the sulfur bottom, and I'll take over chat. Basically a turret. Yep. I kept using the word funnel and bit because that's a Gundam thing. Imagine if you can launch off a turret that flies around and it homes in on your enemy based on your brain waves. That's funnels and bits.
Okay. Getting back used to the controls real quick.
Yep. Gonna go talk to Blucher, and we're gonna need to hush for a minute because this is where the story starts to kick up. You want me to turn the audio up a little bit?
It should be fine.
MegaMan! So you got the fourth and final key. If it weren't for all your hard work, those pirates would have gotten the keys, and who knows what would have happened.
It will be very interesting to see if they do anything now that we have all four keys in our possession.
What do you mean they?
Those funny-looking people, the ones that we found on Forbidden Island who said they were ancients.
I trust everyone unless they give me a reason not to, but you don't live as long as I have without taking precautions. I have armed guards placed around the room. I can call on them if necessary to protect us and this ship.
I just hope we won't need them. What was that?
I thought I felt something.
Confirmed. All 4 keys have been recovered.
Have you made all the necessary preparations to take control of this ship?
Yes.
Very well, begin.
If necessary, is it acceptable to disable MegaMan trigger? Even if it means destroying the Master's genetic code?
Your primary mission is to recover and secure the keys. Then, with luck, we will be able to salvage the Master's genetic code from Trigger's shell.
Understood. Initiating assimilation program.
What's happening?
We've got to get out of here!
What's up with the ship? It's on fire! You don't think there's someone else after the keys, do you?
If we don't help her, she's probably going to crash. We've got to do something.
But if we're not careful, we'll end up going down with them. I don't know if even that blue kid can get out of this one.
Babu, babu, babu.
You think so too, huh, Bon?
MegaMan.
That's where the audio got stuck last time.
I don't know.
You're finally awake.
Huh? Where is everyone?
Don't you worry. Gats is taking care of them.
Mistress Yuna, what are you doing?
My, you recognize me as Yuna? Even though I destroyed my original shell?
Don't waste your time, geeks. You could become infected by her aberrant logic.
My, aren't we testy? What have I done?
You should ask yourself that question, Yuna. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have made my decision. I will not tolerate interference.
You're going to destroy the Master's genetic sample, aren't you? Without even consulting me. That's not exactly fair, is it?
When you destroyed your original shell, I became the only mother unit for this system. I am within the Master's system parameters. Fairness is irrelevant.
I thought you'd say that.
Mistress Sarah, here are the keys. You must return to Elysium. This unit will follow after recovering the Master's genetic sample.
Excuse me, I'm talking with Sarah.
Geeks, go! The keys!
Now this is a problem. She plans on executing the carbon reinitialization program.
Carbon reinitialization program?
Basically, every human alive will be deleted, wiped out, and the ancients will be restored.
What?
Please do not complicate matters further, Mistress Yuna. There are several preparations to be made. Please remove yourself from this ship at once.
I don't know if I can do that.
Comply or this unit will use deadly force. Your answer?
No, Gax. You know what to do.
Are you sure, Mistress Yuna?
Gats, what are you doing?
Though I'm no longer recognized as a mother unit in this body, it means too that I'm not affected by behavioral limiters. I can do whatever I want.
Initiating countermeasures.
Gats, cease your actions at once. What are you doing?
All right, MegaMan. I've separated Geets from his ship. Go up on deck. Geets should be there. Where we go from here is up to you, MegaMan. Do you fight Geets? Or do you give him the Master's genetic sample? Confused? That's not surprising, I guess. After all, you have lost your memory, haven't you? That doesn't really matter. All that matters is what you think and how you feel now. Now, don't try to think about things too hard. Just be true to you yourself and follow where your heart leads you.
Mistress Yuna, Geets is very angry. If we do not hurry, he is likely to destroy the entire ship.
Well, MegaMan, what are you going to do?
What the? I thought I something flying around. But I don't think it was a Reaver bot.
Diesel, look!
Hey, wait, that's MegaMan! What is going on here?
Great A voice acting.
What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is a chance I've been waiting for. We're going to settle the score with that blue brat once and for all.
Wait a minute, Diesel. If that ship crashes, we'll lose the keys and everything else of value on it. Like it or not, we have to help him.
I guess you're right, Tron. All right, then. First, we help MegaMan. Then we take the keys. Okay, people, get lively. We've got work to do.
So the names are Geets and Gats. Is that correct?
I guess.
Are you malfunctioning, Gats? There's no need for us to fight. Why do you insist on opposing me?
Sorry, Gates, but I don't believe what Mistress Sarah is planning is right.
Mistress Yuna is also in error, abandoning her shell for a carbon's. That is no longer Mistress Yuna. It's an abomination, an affront to us all. If you insist on following her, I shall be forced to terminate you. Both of you!
Master Trigger, I'm sorry. I have failed. You are our only hope.
Well, there goes Lugia. Oh, right. I don't know. Alright, R2 is the lock-on button. Hold R2 is the lock-on. Ooh!
Is that the best you can do, Purifier?
Alright, so from what I'm gathering, whoever this Yuna is Yuna is one of them, one of the ancients, but she possessed Roll's mother's body, is what I'm getting from this.
When am I supposed to?
No, you did some chip damage. The Machine Buster has further range than the Buster does. Alright, and last chat, Sir Isaac said, if they didn't put the two portable versions on one thing, then we still got the portable on the same disc, whatever. You don't have to worry about it, and heck, the answer is an option on the menu, not auto. Meaning that you don't have to play the answer, it's just there.
Yeah.
Come on, MegaMan. If you win, I'll buy you dinner.
With what money? Yeah, that's a lot of damage, ain't it?
Yeah.
The Gets weapons aren't even scratching him.
Prepare yourself! You miscalculated.
Don't you quit on me now, MegaMan. If you lose,
So from what I'm gathering from this, the Ancients are kind of like Machina Sapiens from MS Saga, to where they're like human but also machine, and apparently they can transform into flying robots.
Essentially.
Now we finish this.
They weren't actually helping that much, so.
I don't know if you could hear them, but they were telling you how and when to try to dodge their
Yeah.
attacks. But still, like, from a story standpoint, they just shot down your frenemy. So, you remember how Tora Mega Man was that he had to shoot down the Gessel shaft, right?
Yeah.
Like in the first game? Girl's like, I know they're trying to kill us, but they did bail out, right?
I think I could have just ran under him.
How much would it have sucked if that killed you after he died?
But yeah. It was just sucked real bad.
We're doing. If it weren't for you, this would not have happened. This unit cannot allow Mistress Sarah to be harmed.
Isaac says, just like how people ignore who, or just like how the people who don't
Don't
like
forget.
Portable can just ignore it and play
the
Fest.
Master is the only true human
Yeah.
remaining. The system exists only to protect and
What does
serve
it
the
say about
Master.
Dempsey?
We exist for this and only this purpose.
Is also just a menu option.
Yeah. She does change the story a bit.
Mother? Remember, the Master says illogical things at times. If he does, ignore him.
I do not understand why the Master would wish to have a unit such as that by his side. What would prompt such behavior?
The Master is lonely.
What's happening? Is this a dream?
They scolded you again, did they not? My little friend? Don't be upset. Sarah often reprimands me as well. And do you know why? I can show you. Observe.
Who is that? I feel like I know him.
Beautiful. Is it not? These lights are one of the beta cities. But these are not ordinary betas. I have modified them slightly. Betas. You call them carbons. Though artificially created, in the end they may be closer to people than you think. The people living there know thirst, hunger, disease. They suffer all these things, and in the end, they grow old and die. But for one brief moment, they shine as bright as the sun. Because they know these hardships, they also know the meaning of happiness. Compared to theirs, our perfect world is cold and sterile. I'd like to ask you to do something for me, MegaMan. Can you take me there? What do you say?
Take you there? What? Wait. I know him. He's the Master. I remember now. I came here. I came to Terra with the Master. And then...
Come on, MegaMan. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. Open your eyes. I thought I might not be able to make contact with you.
Where are...
We're inside one of your memory files. The file you entrusted Data with all those years ago.
memory? Data?
You were badly damaged by Geets' attack. I'm rebuilding it, using Data's memory to restore your programming. You won't be fully optimized for a while longer, so just sit back and relax.
Data. Restore. Program?
Listen to the sounds of everyday life, the sounds of city life, the smell of evening meals being prepared. All this and more we in Elysium have lost. Thank you, MegaMan. Thanks to you, I have finally been able to experience this for myself. For 3,000 years, I have been free from hardship and pain, a life of luxury and ease obeying my heart's desires. Seeing these people, grateful for the simple joys of life, I wonder, was I truly happy? I have made up my mind, MegaMan. Carry out my final command. I want you to destroy the system. I realize now that we were wrong. Correct my mistake. Make things right again. This is a good luck charm. As long as you have it, no one can stop or harm you. Return to Elysium. Delete all data from the library, understand? Please, MegaMan.
Master.
It looks as though my time has finally come. I know I cannot survive long outside of Elysium. Therefore, goodbye, MegaMan. Thank you for all you have done for me. All these many years. I go now. Into the arms of my true mother.
that's what this is all about. Sarah never told me about this.
You are
Yuna. Remember me?
Yuna?
Sarah is in charge of Elysian system. I was in charge of Terra's system. My official designation was Mother.
Mother?
Now I understand why you downloaded your memories of the Master into that little monkey. So they couldn't be scanned or tampered with. Now I understand why you brought the Master here. Why you tried to destroy the system.
Mistress Yuna, Mistress Sarah has almost reached Elysium.
We're running out of time. Unless we stop her, Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program. The carbon reinitialization program was meant to be run only after the Master and all other humans have died. It uses their genetic codes to clone new humans. If it's activated, everyone alive on Terra will be eliminated. Only you can stop Sarah from using it. It looks like your self-repair functions are working. We can go now, but you still need to decide what to do.
Once again, just by...
MegaMan!
He'll be all right. Though his memory is still fragmented, he can still download whatever he needs from your little monkey friend. Now, Gats and I will get a pod ready that will take you back to Elysium. You can find both of us where you initially came to Terra. The choice is yours, the Master's final wish, or follow the path the system has chosen. Find us when you make up your mind. See you!
Look in any library and you can find a history of civilization as we know it, but there's nothing describing the world before we started recording events. I always wondered why. Now I know. We didn't evolve. We were created. One day, boom, there we were, with a language and culture provided for us.
I wanted to know who built all the runes and why they were there. We owe everything to the Master.
I don't know whether this master system should be destroyed or not. It's too big for me. We're in your hands, MegaMan. Do what you think is best. There's nothing we can do about it. What will be, will be.
MegaMan, I don't know what your life was like before we met, but do what you think is right, no matter what. I'll keep looking until I find my parents, but you're the most important thing in my life. If not for you, I wouldn't have been able to do all the things I've done. That's why I know you'll do what's best for me. For everyone. Come on, let's go. She's waiting for us. Right.
So just like at the end of Legends 1, just by treasure hunting, we accidentally trigger the apocalypse.
Pretty much.
At least this time, it made more sense. Because it was less of a thing of, oh, this just came out of nowhere. This happened to be here the whole time, and we just now got access to it. In this one, it's been building since the very beginning, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't just come out of nowhere. Like, literally hunting down the keys to the Motherlode, and people were saying, oh, if you do that, you'll have disaster. Now we have disaster.
Yep. Alright, not development room.
About how long has the stream been going? About an hour and a half, maybe? Let me check real quick. About an hour and 4 minutes, actually. Sorry for the long pauses, everybody. This is new to us as well, so we
Back here.
the arrow will be red where you need to go. So maybe it is back.
That one's got a little reddish.
Maybe it's back to the Forbidden Island. Yeah, maybe it is back there. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like we needed all that lore dump because otherwise we would have been lost.
I'm not picking up anymore.
All right. So you wanna equip a different weapon, or you wanna just run with what we got?
Oh, I'm good with running what we got.
All right.
Do you want to take over?
Happening.
No.
Not like before.
Still don't know if this was quite right. something's happening. So
Yeah. Sorry for the long pauses. We really need to listen to what they're saying.
about to get surprise attacked.
Remember when you came here the first time and you saw those strange shapes? It seems that those were people who got trapped here. When we were in Yoshonka, I heard that they...
Oh.
Whoops.
Did you cut it up?
I noticed this game has a bad habit of doing that. Like, that's not the first time that...
Yeah.
Looks like there's nothing left anywhere. I'm not picking anything up.
Watch there literally just be nothing happening here.
We also haven't been back here since the beginning. Yes. There you go.
I just couldn't actually see the thing.
Didn't find anything? Well, then go back to the dropship and I'll pick you up.
Really? Is there a or a soft reset?
There is, but I think we actually needed to trigger this because otherwise, why would he give us dialogue?
That's fair. Well, I couldn't fully understand what she had said about going back to the place or whatever.
Where we first entered Terra, which is Earth. So I'm gonna guess that it's here because I don't think MegaMan, like, we don't know when he came to Earth. We don't know where he landed. And the flashbacks didn't really look like any of the places we've been to, from what I can tell.
Yeah. Love that Jetsons-esque sound effect for the hover skates.
What's that behind that thing over there? Oh, I thought that was
Looks like
just a crashed pod. Alright, talk to Data, ask what we should do.
Cabania.
Did she say that?
Like I said, I couldn't really tell.
I didn't hear her say Cabania. She said where we were when we first got here. So
It takes us all the way back to catalogs.
that would make a great post game.
Yeah?
Salcata, Amanda. Can't go down lower.
No.
Can we go up? Oh,
Further to the right.
there it is.
What is this?
That's
Oh.
the floating platform.
Yeah.
You know.
God, it's been a while.
It has.
Well, here we are. MegaMan, be careful. Please?
I will.
Right. So before we talk to her, I would actually say let's save first. I have a feeling that we can probably explore a lot here. Oh, wait, this is where those twins live, isn't it?
I think so. Again, it's been
Yeah.
a while. explore around here a little bit?
A little bit, just to see if we can find anything that we missed. Map. There you go.
Seems there might be something to the northwest of this. See a little square thing?
Yeah, I see it. You want to pop in there and check if we've already... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already done this one. Let's find out.
And as I said, it's a surefire way to check.
Yeah. Just open up the map and see if it's filled out.
Keep trying to...
Yeah. Yep. I've already done this one. I remember that. I remember that elephant.
Yeah.
Elephant jump scare.
Sorry. Yeah, I just had a little bit of a panic attack. No biggie.
You been drinking that iced coffee again?
Yeah. I don't have a problem. The problem's when I don't get any.
Ow. That was rude. That route will take you to Glide's Fortress, I think.
I don't think there's anything to explore then.
Nah, I think we've done everything. So let's just go ahead and go back to that drop pod. So yeah, I believe we're approaching the end game here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is just going straight to Final Dungeon, so...
Never mind. Ready to go to Elysium.
Yes!
Can we come back
What
is the
was
question.
the girl's name again? Roll? She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to. If she thought it would have helped to bring you back. Once I told her you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her. She really likes you. How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with the shuttle pod to repair it.
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program shortly.
What are you waiting for? Get in!
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, what's funny?
Can he come back?
We've been trying to get him off the moon.
For years!
You know, I really like Roll and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
While this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to do. The rest will take care of itself.
Been a long time, hasn't changed much. The zipped. Go with you if you could, but seeing as this isn't her own body, she'll stay here. Let's watch you, though, so I'll be with you in spirit, if not in body. So is Roll's mom just kicking around somewhere in there, or...
Basically.
Or it should be completely overwritten by Yuna, Hatsune Miku. Does this predate Hatsune Miku?
I don't think so. But it might.
Library contains genetic records of humans who built the system. Normally the mother area can be reached by going through the master room from the center area. However, the elevator that connects directly to the center area is stopped on an upper level. That means you're going to have to go through the defense area, then go around through the side area. There should be a refractor somewhere in the defense area that can be used to power the elevator. If you can get the elevator working, then you can get to the center area from the shuttle bay directly. Land of Elysium may confuse you. Use your internal navigation system. Once you reach the library, you should find Miss Sarah. What happens next is your decision. do all she can to slow Sarah down. Good luck. Double check, see if you can go back to the island real quick. You should return to Terra and train your abilities to confront. Okay. Until you're confident in your abilities. So, talk to her and see if she'll take you back, or do you just access the door? Return. Okay.
Yep. Okay, let's go for it. Full send.
Yeah, Data is not in the room though, so does that mean he's back on Earth? Do we have to do the whole dungeon in one shot?
Possibly.
Green eye. Is that the last piece for Shining Laser? Actually.
Oh, there's Data.
Oh.
Best say if you wanna do a little bit of that. Ooh,
Where'd I put my phone?
I have no idea.
I don't even know if I brought it in here with me. I think. There it is.
Do you want me to go back just in case?
Not yet. Let me check something.
Oh, no. Nah, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Alright. Parts we need for Shining Laser. X-Buster, weapon plans. That's Mega Man Legends 1. Three parts. What? No, that's Mega Man Legends 1. Isn't it?
I'm going to go ahead and continue down a little bit. Or up. We're going upwards.
Yes, that is all we need.
I know Elysium like the back of my hand.
Do you want to do some of this and then go back for it? Or
Yeah, because I don't think we'll be able to fully upgrade it by the time we reach the final boss, so let's just go ahead and go through a bit, then gather up some money. Oh, you're ugly. That's interesting. And the body only becomes vulnerable once you destroy all four of the limbs. Or just
no,
explodes.
just dies.
That works.
No counterplay, just perish.
The floor is thinner in that spot. If you increase the relative gravity, you should be able to break through it.
So jump. Is there gravity manipulation machines? This is fine.
What you see in front of you is the gravity field. The relative gravity on the other side of the entrance is heavier. You should remember all this, Mega Man.
Hey, that's the thing that drops money in Soft Powder Ruins. But here, it only drops pain.
Still kind of drops money.
If we want to sit here and farm forever, this actually would be a really good grind spot, wouldn't it? You had the vacuum arm? Oh, here we go. Chat updated. Another question about Shin Megami Tensei. Were the Raito games even officially translated, or were they only released in Japan like most
Yes,
SMT?
they were in fact officially translated. I used to have a copy of the first one, which is how I got to play it, and then bad things. Oh, God.
You have shock-resistant shoes if you want to wear them. What bad things happen? Or is that too much?
Just a lot of drama and stuff, so.
And
not something that I feel like getting into.
Oh no, these things.
Can I get out? Can I get out?
They can be dodged if you dodge, roll, or jump immediately.
Oh my god.
I hate that there's no marker for those.
Yeah.
Locked. Dang it. Pain and suffering. Yeah.
Turtle with the assist.
What even is that thing? Like some kind of spider turtle? I always I always thought it looked like a crab. Money, money, money. just skittering along. Making that clock sound. Is this gonna increase gravity or?
Well, currently I'm in increased gravity. Maybe this will reverse it.
Change gravity. Download data. Defense control system.
If you lower the relative
Increase the gravity jumping ability will be proportionally decreased. But you already knew that. Yeah, probably.
you can also
Increase gravity.
Now we go back.
Yes, go back. Yeah, go back the way we came and break the floor.
Open the door. MegaMan. Open the door.
Open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks through your window.
Interesting. Okay, that's useful.
Is Mimic? Nope. Nice, nice.
Energizer Omega. I guess the only thing is to just increase.
Gravity lowered. So we can moon jump.
What's the download?
Shuttle bay. Can we moon jump back up? Whee! Yes, we can. Almost. Hey. Yes.
Little forward motion bit. Now that being said,
Let's go.
back this way.
Yeah. I believe that'll take you back to the shuttle. You want to go get the shining laser?
Well, it just seemed like it was talking about doing stuff in the shuttle area, so.
It said activate the elevator, which we haven't done yet.
Ah.
Or is that the elevator to? Is that the right elevator? Is the better question.
The one to the shuttle bay.
Try it. Maybe that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the wrong one. We need to activate the other one.
Well, crap, while we're here.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Get the shining laser upgrade as much as possible, then just mow down everything.
Yeah.
Think we can finish out the story tonight?
I don't know.
Gonna try at least.
How is it?
That's about 6.
So now all we have left is a softball.
I wonder what that's for.
Oh, passed it.
It looks completely different than last time. That's a lot of money. What's check to see what the special says. Nothing.
No, it's just attack, energy, and range.
So attack and energy needs to be the two that we upgrade the most.
Yeah.
Right. I'd say do them one at a time. You know.
So I fill up energy first?
No, I was saying. Good lord, that's a lot.
Yeah.
No, I was saying like one slot attack, one slot energy. Oh, that is so much money. Well, I say that we try to 100% the rest of the game after we'll have like one more stream after this, and I'll grind for money off screen and just get like all the money. Right? So yeah, talk to Data, recharge, save, and head back to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to be firing this laser.
Well, I was just gonna talk to Data once we got to the moon.
Yeah, it's same thing. Yeah, probably faster.
We're going to the moon.
You know, on the subject of, I'm completely pulling this out of nowhere because you reminded me of something. Death Battle likes to get silly sometimes, right? And they like to do like completely off the wall matchups. Doofenshmirtz versus Gru. Gru is like
that would be interesting.
Gru is like marginally more successful than Doofenshmirtz. But then again, pretty much every time Doofenshmirtz has been foiled, it's been because of either Phineas and Ferb or because of Perry the Platypus. So if you remove them from the equation, then I guess he might actually have a chance. Might see what this thing does.
That's got some reach to it.
The only problem we run into here is that the minions are practically indestructible, and Gru has like a massive army of them. The Shrink Ray also technically doesn't belong to him. He had to steal it.
Yeah.
Gonna guess the rest of most of the rest of his tech was made by himself, though. I said dot gun. Did you hear that they've announced Despicable Me 4? Yeah, like, apparently the trailer dropped like either today or yesterday or something. I wasn't even sure they needed a 3. Now we're on 4.
Yeah.
Cool. That's me with Toy Story. They didn't need a 4. We're going to 5 now. Toy Story 3 was like the perfect ending of Toy Story, though. That thing is tanky.
I was gonna say. I managed to get it in only 2 summons.
So when I do my grinding, I should just come here and just shoot the bots as they drop and just vacuum up all the money.
Yeah. That seems like it'd be pretty effective, yeah.
Isaac would 100% love to see Gru versus Doofenshmirtz. Yeah. I think it'd be a pretty good matchup.
Oh my gosh.
I hate these things. I'm still waiting for them to eventually do Kira Kotomine versus Alexander Anderson. That was quite rude. Laser him. Or,
Can't do that,
interesting.
Are you going to perish?
Your breathing rights have been suspended. Alright, so apparently it isn't actually any good until you actually get it fully upgraded.
I was about to be really angry.
Like, if you died from that?
They're both locked? Or did I make a circle inadvertently?
I think you made a circle by accident. Maybe it...
No, they're both locked.
Maybe you have to examine the thing in the center? Like, is there a... I'm getting really tired of these piranha plants.
Oh my god!
Stop!
Back on it.
Can you access, like, the... Is there a panel in there? And can you jump on it? No?
Oh. Wrong button.
What's the map say?
Says the one in front of me should work. Like this one. Says I should be able to get in here. Maybe I have to kill the turtles?
Perhaps.
I'm almost dead just from these guys.
Well, good thing we got plenty of canteen.
I forgot about the canteen.
But can they be a Smash Bros. Character? Is it still locked?
Yep, that one is.
Don't step directly in the center. Okay. Do we have to reset the gravity back to what it was?
Don't know. There.
Oh, there's another one.
All 3 watt?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we should go back and swap out the shining laser for something else, because in its current state, it's kind of useless.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what's over here.
And actually, it would be faster if we just soft reset instead of having to run all the way back.
I have to kill everything.
Is that electric floor or is that poison floor?
Poison floor.
I didn't know poison was a thing. Well, aside from the green thing.
The stutter step is too powerful. We don't need all of that damage. We missed anything on chat?
No, not currently.
Cool. Okay, what's next?
Gravity's increased. I'm waiting for something to jump out.
Okay. There's something over there. Oh.
Boom.
Those guys just don't pose a whole lot of a threat.
They do not. Honestly, so far those, piranha plant things have been the biggest threat.
So again, I ask, why even invest in rapid fire?
Range and attack is all you need, like with Stutter Step. Because energy is like the amount of bullets you can have in the air. And with Stutter Step, it resets the amount you can fire. So, okay, that's new. This Kingdom Hearts looking thing right here.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't that look like something that you fight in either Agrabah or Halloween Town?
Yeah. Hey, time to circumscript.
I'm glad you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, it looks like one of those things from
Like, pot
the
scorpion.
pots. Yeah.
It specifically, if it's not one of the pot scorpions, it specifically looks kind of like the some of the Heartless from 358 over 2 days that appear in Halloween Town, because they had some kind of unique designs in that game.
Yeah.
I wish that game would get like a full, like actual re-release. I'd even be okay if they wanted to make it closer to like traditional Kingdom Hearts style of combat, but that game needs more love and attention.
Yeah.
Because there's some things that cutscenes just don't deliver, You're not there in the moment with the player, or with the character.
Dude, I'm suddenly remembering freaking the pot centipede thing.
Is that from the first game or second game?
Pretty sure the first. Red means is the one we came out of.
Correct.
Just confirming for my goldfish memory.
The Leech Grave. I hate that thing. That is the thing where it's got like the columns coming up out of the ground, it's got the coffin hanging in the middle, then the coffin opens and slashes you with a giant claw. That on its own was not hard. What was hard was completing the sigil quest, where it was beat this mission without taking a lot of damage, and it counted like poison spore damage as damage. So it's like, even if it didn't hit you, it's a little poison fog that would decrease your HP if you got close to it. That counted as damage too. I missed that.
80% of power will be diverted to the carbon reinitialization program.
If the power diversion impacts operation, contact the mother unit. Did we increase or decrease gravity? Did we
decreased? And suddenly they're on the roof. Oh no! Oh, I don't like this at all.
Stutter step, stutter step, stutter step.
These guys were tanky though. God, that's a huge range too though.
I wonder if the shining laser could knock them off the ceiling, and then you just unload on them while they're on their backs. Because it seemed to do that for the little spider thing. Like the crab thing.
Yeah. Just gonna say. Phrasing.
What?
Don't worry.
What's worse is about the Leech Grave is that the lore is actually kind of cool. Okay, I don't remember the lore, so fill me in,
Yeah.
Isaac, if you would. Because it's been probably a decade since I actually played through 358 legitimately, like, in earnest, back during high school. Makes you feel old.
I feel like it might just be a glorified
stun weapon?
Yeah, stun thing. Yeah, because it yeah.
I mean, that's why we upgrade the attack power later, right? But it was so overpowered in the first game that I guess they kind of had to dumb it down.
I feel like it's going to be pretty wild overpowered now, too, though.
Yeah.
And don't want to go through that. Did I miss that?
Yes, you did. Another one of these jokers. Boom. I believe that's
not just yet.
Not yet. Want to explore a bit more?
Not just yet.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we've quite done enough with the zero grab.
You want to go through the other room? Wait.
There was this room that we didn't go into earlier, and then I know there was an elevated space in the middle of that other long room.
That we could jump onto?
Yep.
That's ominous.
Yeah, this looks friendly. Can we
jump over it?
It seems so. Gotta be in front of it. This would be an absolutely mean place to have a mimic.
It would. You know what else would be awesome for? FPS multiplayer.
Yeah.
This feels like a GoldenEye stage.
Yo, yeah, I can see that actually.
Alright. It's pretty much a cannibal towards the other Heartless, making the population of Halloween Town lower, the Heartless population, which is interesting when you think about it. It makes food chain combo. You know, I remember that now. Yes, that's why you were saying after, because it was threatening the population of Heartless, and the Heartless in Halloween Town were being used as Halloween decorations by Jack.
Yeah.
That was a big thing in the first game and Chain of Memories. So yeah, it makes sense that it's threatening the Heartless population because it's cannibalizing other Heartless. Reaverbot defense control system. Ah, yes. Intruder detected. Repeat. An intruder has been detected. Oh no, within Elysium. Reassign all Reaverbots. Defense of system and materials. Reaverbots are gonna try to kill you even harder now. You gotta leave the. I hate those things. Is there even a tell for them?
No, not that I've noticed.
You gotta leave the intense gravity on, or the light gravity on.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
I mean, I don't really see many situations where
Heavy gravity.
heavy gravity is the beneficial one. I mean, the floor breaking was kind of it. Go check this back out real quick.
Is there a point to get up here, though? Apparently not. Oh well. At least we can say we did. There's a part that makes you question how the Heartless food chain is set up. It makes you think about how much like actual animals they are. Yeah, you can look at it that way. No. Oh, no. No! That was just rude.
Yeah.
Do your buster shots, like, pop the bubbles as you go through?
I believe so.
Shining laser, flip them. Pew. Pew.
I'm gonna try and completely demolish this one first. Another hole.
Yeah. Yeah, get rid of the one. The other one's easier. Come on, blow up.
Okay. So I don't want to go flip the gravity from there again.
Nope.
Because that will have me
Dead.
fighting those guys. Again.
That's the elevator. And the room with the
So-
treasure chests, that one is where the a safe gravity trip is.
That's going to be the...
Yeah.
I need to remember I have these.
Yeah.
It's locked. Oh, this dungeon's going to...
Make you work for it.
Gonna be something.
Yeah, I'm about to say, did we go this way yet?
Yeah, that's towards where we came in from initially.
Lock has something to do with what? Something to do with the gravity setting.
We have to. We have to.
No, the other door is open.
Oh yeah, I guess we can just skip straight to that, can't we?
Yeah. Yeah, you already killed the big floaty dude, so I don't think that's a problem.
I half expected it to have respawned. Says we're going to a B floor, but going upwards.
So I guess we're on B2 already. Don't approach these directly from the center line.
Yeah, you'd think I picked up on that by now.
Like, those are burn panels, and we are immune to burning as far as I know.
Can't jump. Oh, there's more than one of those guys.
Door open automatically?
I don't quite want to mess with two of them. What is that? Did someone just, like,
It looked like it did.
do something on the floor?
I'm gonna look at the playback on the stream to see if it does it.
What is this map? That spot. No.
Yeah, it did some. Oh no. It is some kind of thing where, like, the angle you're at, like, caused part of the floor to be up on the screen for a second.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I was hitting at first.
Really wish we had the shining laser. No, not shining laser. Ground crawler. Really wish the shining laser was upgraded.
They're so tanky is part of the issue.
Yeah, because I think our attack power is maxed out on the Mega Buster. If it's not, it's close to it. Watch there be one of those piranha plants on the floor in here just to make you angry.
Dude. Don't even joke about that. We just can't do anything with that.
What, with those corners?
Yeah.
They look nice, don't they? They look like
Yeah.
they should be something. Is there even anything in here, or is this just
Nope,
a trap
that was
room?
Just a room to...
Check them out. Like double checking. Like, yeah, it was just a trap room, I guess.
Back this way we go. Pretty sure it was this way. I am going to go ahead and go back.
Like, to the flutter?
Yeah, because,
You don't want to go too much further with a useless weapon equipped?
yeah.
Do you want me to take over to fight past those guys so that we can change the gravity?
Eh, if you want to. I was actually going to suggest swapping up here anyways.
Yeah.
I figured we wanted to go, like, get a decent weapon, maybe upgrade what we can.
Yeah. I would say let's go with the Machine Buster, because that is the weapon with the second highest attack power that we have, and I don't know if the ground crawler is going to be viable against the final boss. Because I've seen what the final boss looks like, and I don't know if the ground crawler will work against them.
Would you lock onto the thing, please? Like the one that's actually in front of you?
I've actually been going for about an hour and 45 minutes. So, do you want to try to finish it out today, or?
I don't think it's going to be a real feasible thing, but I'm down to keep playing for a little while.
What time do you gotta be home by?
I don't particularly have to, but I do have to get the kids to school in the morning.
Right, so might be a good idea to try to wrap it up in the next, like, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's say we go through I'll take over. I'll run us through, and I'll get us the elevator that will take us directly to the shuttle bay active, and that way we can just get back to where we were during the next session. All right. Hey, can you show me how to set up a Xbox controller on a computer so that way I can play AC Wonder Swan and try to?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Because I have a PC controller somewhere, but I can't find it. Yeah, you gotta destroy all the Reaver bots. So all the Reaver bots were controlled from here in the first place, right? So that means that all your problems from the first game were caused because of this too.
Yep.
So the conspiracy deepens then, because all the Carbon's history, like, was put in place by the humans on Elysium. Okay, that is poison. Were put in place by the Master and the Master System. And Shining Laser's out of ammo.
Wait. Oh, okay.
But so, the question is, does that mean the Reaver bots were put in the ruins?
Oh, really?
Were they put in the ruins to prevent the humans from finding out about their past?
Seems plausible. It also might just be due to the fact that the entire system just kind of wants humanity dead.
Yeah. Because, I mean, how many times, like, if I had a nickel for every time that the MegaMan talked to somebody and they said reinitialize the Carbons, I'd have 2 nickels.
I forget, was that what Juno was planning?
Yes. Simply because Juno was awoken too early. And then Juno's like, well, if you woke me up, then there must have been a reason. You want me to reinitialize the Carbons, right? And MegaMan is just completely confused. He's like, I have no idea what's going on. And Juno's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just kill all the Carbons. You wait here. Here's an electrical death trap for you.
I really hope I'm heading the right way. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Whoever designed those really just kind of said, here, throw your weak point at them.
Yes, shuttle bay. Good.
Snag them. Phone.
Here you go. Alright, so what should we upgrade?
How much should we have? So I would say probably power.
Alright, on the... You want to actually keep using the Shining Laser?
No.
Nah. I say let's just save up.
Yeah. You know, we kind of know the ground crawler isn't great for a couple enemies.
Most of the ones we've encountered in the Elysium so far looks like it should be pretty viable, though.
Well, it's not going to work on the puncher guys. That we don't really need it for them.
No.
And then...
I'm pretty sure it'll work on those wall crawlers, so that should be viable.
Okay.
And if they're not, then I'll just activate the elevator and get back here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Bugged out. Yeah, that's gonna be pricey. You can't touch it until he like does that. So I think we can just run all the way around, can't we? Or now there's definitely going to be some things we have to fight.
Oh. They crawl up the walls.
Nice.
That's why they
What
call
is
it
a
ground
wall
crawlers.
but an exception or extension of the ground?
It's a vertical ground.
That's that one together. I don't know why, but the whole like it's just vertical ground made me think of that old robot chicken skit.
Which one?
It's over, Anakin. I've got the high ground.
High ground, high ground, just repeatedly.
Well, I've got the lava ground.
I don't
Just
remember that
starts
one.
Force throwing lava.
I don't remember that one.
You ain't seen that one?
No, not that one. No.
May not have been
Oh,
robot
no!
chicken, but
No.
it was the same general like
Style
feel to
parody.
it.
Yeah. Don't try it. No, you don't try it. Pulls out a gun. I just stutter stepped in with the ground crawler.
That seems like it might be a little bit excessive, Luke. Just a little. Does that even do anything?
I hope so. Let it be known that I have a concussive vasectomy schedule for whoever designed those.
Aye, aye, aye. Straight out.
So, this way?
Right, we're going. We're not going to have the ground crawler to use for very long. You should be able to just go around and to the left.
Ow. I actually did a not half bad jump of damage. To the left, you said?
Yeah. So, dumb question for you.
What's that?
When you're doing the stutter step,
Uh-huh.
do you also get a mildly Dragon Ball Z-esque feeling
I don't think I
with the
understand.
key blasts?
Just like trying to force the, force my,
Trying to go even further beyond and just rapid fire key blasts.
I get what you mean. I thought you were talking about like a beam lock. It's like tap the button to make your beam shoot further. Now, truth be told, what I kind of get is one of those button mashing, like fill up the gauges from Dissidia, you know?
Yeah.
Rapid tap circle. How many EX bursts was that? Garland was one. I'm pretty sure Cloud was another. Like, they both did the same thing.
The only one I remember, like, wholeheartedly is Onion Kids, and you know why.
You and your Satanic Onion Knight. I love the fact he had 2 EX bursts.
Yeah. He had 2 EX bursts, but the difference between them was... oh, God.
That is a deep lava pit.
Yeah. Like I was saying, the difference between them was just which thing you menued to.
Yeah. But what was one I told you to menu to was based on which class you were in when you initiate your EX burst.
Yeah.
Did you do it with magic or did you do it with physical attack?
See, I just remember having the modded DLC stuff for it.
Yeah.
And it being Sora. I feel like you took more damage to avoid it.
God, man, that was a good dodge, though.
It was. It was. I am impressed.
So, so you actually played the Sora as Onion Kid in Dissidia?
Yeah. Dude, I had a lot of fun doing the texture mods and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, for those who weren't aware, Dissidia Duodecim Final Fantasy, they also, someone made MegaMan skins for some of the characters. Like, it just completely replaced the character model. Functionally, it didn't change the character at all, but it just changed their model. Like, I think Jecht was replaced by Zerker MegaMan, like from Star Force.
Yeah.
Then Black Ace replaced one of them, but I don't remember who. Rogue replaced Cloud, didn't he? Or
Yeah.
was he also Jecht?
I think I may have had it for both.
I remember you showed me that you had a Mewtwo skin for both Golbez and Kuja.
Yeah.
And that worked. That worked extremely well for both of them.
That's something we should do for just a random fun stream. If I can figure out how to get all of the mods reinstalled and stuff.
And get it to where we can actually like get on the computer and stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have my old copy. Shouldn't be any issue with it.
I missed Dissidia. Alright, we didn't even go in this room last time.
The only issue I have with trying to start up Dissidia again, because I really want to.
Once you start, you won't be able to stop.
And it's not even just that. It's that it's such a long game, and I've already talked at length about how many freaking video games I have to play right now.
It will be that much of a time sink.
Yeah.
How many hours do like I have over 300 hours
Yeah, I was about to say.
on record. That's on my primary save file. And that's for Duodecim alone. That's not even counting for the original Dissidia. And then Dissidia NT was just so bad.
I don't even think it was necessarily bad. It just wasn't really Dissidia to me.
No, it was bad because it required that you grind to unlock points to unlock the next mission in a fighting game. The combat system itself wasn't the worst part about it.
Yeah.
It was everything else.
The formatting.
Yeah, the formatting is what was terrible.
Yeah.
like, there are very few times when I've said that we should take something back to GameStop, and that was one where we're both just like, nah, man. This ain't
Also,
it.
it was a console game.
Yeah.
And I think it was one of the first ones in the annoyingly long-lasting trend of console fighters without couch co-op.
Yes.
Or not co-op, but, you know,
Couch PvP.
couch versus.
Yeah, JoJo Eyes of Heaven falls in that category too, doesn't it?
Yep. That's why we got real pissed off about that one.
And then we got All-Star Battle.
We couldn't refund that one.
We didn't even buy that one, did we?
Yeah.
You did. I never got to play it, but
And what was it? All-Star Battle?
yeah, JoJo All-Star Battle R. Like, originally it was a PS3, then they re-released it as All-Star Battle R for modern consoles, and I have it on Switch.
Is it also in that camp, though?
Oh,
Is that
no.
what you were saying?
No, I was saying we have it, and we can do, like, couch PvP if we want to.
Apparently, one of my favorite fighting games just dropped a new game, and I've been out of the loop for it for so long that I had no idea.
What would that be?
Under Night.
Really? Another Under Night?
Yep, Under Night 2, like an actual 2.
Huh. I love how they're just bouncing off of me, and they're not doing any damage because I'm literally fireproof.
Be a good spot to try.
Yeah, because there's 4 of them, just...
Constantly turning out enemies that can't hurt you.
Yeah, just quit the vacuum worm, come back here, and get rich. That's the real reason MegaMan's stuck on the moon. He's saving up enough money to buy Capcom so they'll finally make his next game. That makes me sad.
Yeah, $14.99 is not bad, especially for Duodecim. I wish there was an easy way I could set it up for us, like, all to play, because I would adore just suddenly having a bunch of people to play Dissidia with again.
I'm sure it's doable, like with Steam Deck or something, but we don't have the know-how at the moment.
Yeah, that might be one of my annoying, what you call it,
Side
insomnia projects.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They've been releasing DLC characters that weren't in the OG PS3 version of All-Star Battle.
Yes, they have. Leone Abacchio is one such. Now, I know you haven't watched Golden Wind because you stopped at Diamond Unbreakable, right? Mm-hmm. But you are familiar with the meme where it's like 2 guys like curb stomping some dude, and he just sips his wine,
and
then he joins in. That is Abacchio's ultimate in All-Star Battle.
You've told me about that.
And it is fantastic. Like, I actually met some Congoers cosplaying JoJo characters who were in that ultimate at AWA. And I told them about it. I was like, hey, have you played All-Star Battle? He was like, no, not yet. Well, Abacchio just got released as DLC. This is his ultimate. And they were like so excited, so happy about it.
Nice.
For those who don't know, basically, Abacchio, he's not really a fighter per se. Like, his stand ability is not very combat-oriented. So his ultimate, he literally pulls one of the other party members from the story out of his pocket, throws him at the enemy, then the enemy stumbles back and bumps into another one, and the 2 guys that Abacchio summoned just start curb stomping the enemy, and then Abacchio joins in, and it's just 3 guys just stomping the same dude while he's on the ground. Just mercilessly. The way it went down in the anime, too, it just so happened to be someone who wasn't affiliated with their enemy at the time, but they were being super paranoid that they were being tracked, and some guy walks up, tries to pick a fight. So they're eating lunch, by the way. They're at a cafe. So they just punch him out, and they're like, oh, so you're the guy who's been tailing us, and they all just gang up on him. Then when they realize, oh wait, he doesn't have a stand, he's just some dude, they're like, well, whoops. But, I mean, to be fair, if you walked up to a bunch of people, all just having lunch, and you start trying to pick a fight, what do you think is going to happen if you are alone?
Yep. Yo, what's up, Yamato? And yeah, I remember that as well.
Naracha did nothing wrong. Remember what?
Yamato in the chat was just like, yeah, I played it. It was a real good game too. Certain someone let me play it on his PSP.
Yeah.
You're looking at him. We've got to get set up on that. The more I think about it.
Is Yamato someone that we know, IRL?
Yeah, someone we know.
Yes. We are defying gravity. Oops.
Well, currently what's up is us, because we have moon jump on.
Because we're on the moon. Ha.
Why are we pulling back this way? See if there's something up there.
I just got turned around. That's all it was.
Wait, see if there's something on it. There we go. Oh wait, we have the items on the map now. It occurs to me, Yamato, that specifically the two of us could very well set up Dissidia to play.
I think this one was just another trap room. Nope,
No,
there's a door.
another door. God, it's gonna take so long to get the Satanic Onion Kid set up again, though. For those of you who may be wondering, the Satanic Onion Kid build used a mechanic for EI Strike in Dissidia, which just was a percentage chance to one-hit somebody, or to one-hit break someone's brave. And
I feel like we might need to provide context for what bravery is in this case.
That could take a hot minute. Just basically, it allowed for me to break my opponent's guard and
Oh
one
no!
tap them.
It has the spiders and it's got the piranha plants.
Isn't that exactly what you said would really suck earlier?
Remind me to have my tongue surgically removed later.
I feel like we left out probably the single best skin swap mod though.
Who's that?
Fate Archer over Furion.
Yep, and one that I have a soft spot for as well, even though I don't like the character quite as much. Shiro over Bartz.
Yeah.
It's like those two are thematically perfect. But yeah, Archer from Fate Unlimited Codes over Furion is just phenomenal. Especially like while his ultimate attack is not Unlimited Blade Works-esque, I could totally see Archer doing that. Just, here's all of my arrows and all of my swords fired from my bow at once.
Yeah. I could probably do that. I'm definitely not the first to make it. It's just EI Strike Onion Knight if you want to look it up faster than I can get to it. But yeah, I could definitely do that. Also give me some motivation to actually play it.
Oh, what's this do?
The other caveat was that it was a level 1 build.
Yeah, you can manually adjust your level, and you get different items that that change the percentage of the chances of something happening if your level is lower. So, the way Bravery worked, to give you the shortest version, Bravery equals attack power, but it has a gauge. Think of like you have like a special gauge in a fighting game. Now imagine if all of your attack power to damage your opponent's HP came from that gauge. When you get hit by circle attacks, it lowers. And when it reaches 0, it breaks, and you temporarily have no ability to damage your opponent's HP.
Yeah.
And when you land an attack, your bravery is converted into attack power. You have 50 bravery, you deal 50 HP damage. You have 999,000 bravery, you do that much damage. Or 9,999. And it is really easy to just win battles with one hit if you can get your bravery high enough. His strat relied entirely upon being level 1, fighting level 100 opponents, and EI Strike instantly breaks your opponent.
Well,
and
my setup only had a 50% chance, but your average Onion Kid attack, if it lands, hits 13 times.
average Onion Kid enjoyer.
So it's just like, no, it's a 50-50 chance per hit to insta-break you, but I'm definitely insta-breaking you.
Right? Yeah, the Onion Knight attacked like light and fast, but because he had the chance to apply that much attack power to you, and the fact that nearly every single one, if not all, of his bravery attacks could chain into HP attacks.
Yep, nope, every one of them.
So basically, he catches you once, it's over instantly.
Yep. And because it's a level 1 build intended to go up against fully scaled level 100 builds, there's a mechanic in it for like scaling stage bravery, because when you break an opponent, you take all of their bravery as well as bravery that's built up on the stage.
Just as a bonus.
Yeah, as a bonus. And playing as a level 1 versus a level 99 just basically sets the stage bravery to 9,999.
And it's over in an instant.
Yeah.
Now, your HP can go higher than 9999 in duodecim specifically, but getting numbers much higher than maybe 14,000, I think, getting it much higher than that requires significant grinding for very specific optional equips, which that is like a slog all its own. Is this just another trap room? No? I feel like... No? Can I not fall through the floor?
I guess the best way to put how the actual gameplay for that build was literally you have to know my character as well as I know them, or you just die if I landed it.
It also sucks for people fighting it because Onion Kid
is really fast.
That's the refractor that we needed to activate the elevator, or to activate something else. Onion Kid's really fast, and he also has attacks that cover a wide area, so you can only dodge for so long. Wind Shear attacks in like a big circle, like not as big as Golbez's Genesis Rock, but it's still a spinning circle that can move and can hit you multiple times like a Beyblade. And then you have Comet, which shoots rapid fire like tiny meteors and then finishes off with a big one. And you can like move where your target will hit. So yeah, good luck running from Onion Kid.
I have it set up. I could literally just turn off Nocturne
and turn on
play
this one. My ears heard the pinging, but my brain didn't detect. That's not going to do anything. Alright, is this the elevator that takes me directly to the... This is the elevator that takes...
It's gonna go to the side area.
And the side area will have the elevator that takes you directly to the shuttle bay.
Looks like you've made it to the residential area. Does it bring back any memories?
Oh.
That's trippy.
I don't think I like this.
Yeah, well, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts a little bit ago.
I'm actually getting more Zelda Majora's Mask vibes from this.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm suddenly full of anxiety. What in the world?
I was gonna say, I think they take you to whichever thing they're pointing at.
Is that 5 Island Adventure they were telling me about? It's an old house. Unfortunately, the door isn't working.
Why is the one to the left there already lit up?
I don't know. It's not just me, is it? Like this is trippy? A little bit?
Yeah, it definitely is. That one's not working either.
And the house door isn't working either, so just back the way we came.
Guess.
Yeah, this is big, like, end of the world vibes. Like, you know, the very first... Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I would just go... Well, you can't go straight to that one. I guess north is the only way.
I actually think I need to go this way.
South is back where we came.
No, I need to go to that island, like, going down. Because I went to the far east, so I need to go down, and I go through here. Or the next...
That's going to take you
there
where you
it
came
is.
from.
This. Take us back to the defense area.
So we were wanting to go back to the defense area?
Is this...
That's a long trek back if we're going back that direction.
Alright, so I went the wrong way. I need to go to the other red dot on the map.
Yeah, I wanted Sora into Cydia real bad.
Finally got him in Smash Bros, though.
Yeah.
He's kind of busted in Smash, too.
Yeah. I really need to get that game again.
Yeah. Do we have everything we need to proceed, though? Like, from here, currently?
I think so.
We got the giant refractor, like...
Well, that's all she said we needed. She was just like, you'll have to go through the defense area and the side area, but there's a giant refractor that'll get you blah, blah, blah.
And we got the giant refractor, so...
I think it lights up the ones that you can go to. Does that make any sense?
A little bit.
Can't go that way. So it's going to be that one to the right there.
Oh, you mean it lights up the portals I can go through? Yeah, yeah. I thought you were talking about on the map.
No, I was saying on the map.
On the map?
Like, got there real quick. The ones that I'm not sure how we're going to get to the big island in the middle there, but all the ones you can go to are lit up.
Maybe I just have to circle around until I find the right portal?
Probably. At least it's not like...
That one.
Yeah, at least it's not like a Sabrina's gem thing where it doesn't tell you which one it's teleporting you to.
That's the building where the master lived. I'll bet you probably spent a lot of your time there, didn't you?
How would I know? Oh, data.
That's final boss right there. That's
probably also the elevator to
no.
What you call it?
This is the elevator. Over here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yes. So eventually want to make creepy areas in Mega Man games Part 2. That's going on it. That's. It's not that it itself is overtly creepy, but it's just so out of place.
Yeah. It also does have a pretty heavy load of F that all over it, but
it's like, honestly, it kind of gave me some like different levels of the backroom vibes on that one. Not the backrooms itself, but you know, it's like you go to the next area and it's completely different. Oh, hello. That's a thing. Well, I know we're like right at the final boss, but I think we're gonna have to save this one for next time. Things are getting kind of late, and he's gotta get home, so definitely don't want to proceed on like finish this one out myself. So this will be a thing for next time, and I'm gonna do some grinding off screen. Now that we have a shortcut back directly to the final boss, I'll go get us some more money, upgrade the Shining Laser, and we'll just one-shot the final boss.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, well, thank you all for joining us today, and sorry to end off, like, right before the big finale, but it gives something to look forward to next time, right?
Yeah.
So, I need to look at my schedule again to see when we can do this again. I think my next stream will probably be on Thursday, and if nothing comes up, next Sunday for us too?
Yes, I have Sundays free.
Alright. This, yeah, my Sunday afternoons are almost always free too. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for coming back with us to Legends 2. It's been way too long.
Yeah.
All right, peace out, everybody.
Peace.